Hello. I'm back. It's just not waste time. Let's play the game.
Seems, Atreus, you intend to recruit Tyr as an ally for war.
I'm trying to keep our options open. Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth? Looks like we gotta find a way to open that gate if we want to get to Nidavellir.
Brother, look! That strange bugger popped back out of the ground again.
It's too fast.
Then how shall we catch it?
Flank it. Attack from behind.
Good.
You did it!
So scared, sure. Emil tells me it was born of Ember that skips Circus hammer. I see him work in his forge. Stored of most qualified Mr. Will not be amused.
Let's see what it dropped.
Slag deposit.
Halfway there. There's gotta be another chain to lower the rest of the gate. Clinging to the wall! We gotta knock it down!
Impressive!
Nista! Nista! Think you can uncover that geyser from here? Oh, I think I get it. If you freeze the geyser, the pressure will turn the wheel. chain we can pull up there. There's still the other chain to pull, but how are we gonna get to it? Nice one. Can you see anything from that block?
That's one of Cavassier's poems. Very highbrow. You should collect any others you find.
Choose from the one of Cavassier. Imagine, dear reader, if there is so creatures of metal that screech through the air, that swim through the seas, that run across the land, that are brought to their knees by a warrior's hand. Her origins hidden, her hair red as blood, finding places forbidden, buried under the mud. But who's this young girl, who's more than she seemeth, who rescue her people, stay these behemoths? Is this Horizon? Probably.
Lad, if I may, what exactly are you hoping to learn from Tia?
Well, like I said, I was hoping he could tell me something about Loki. I'd also like to hear some of his stories. Traveling to other lands, giant stuff, and maybe about what it was like to fight back in the day. Just for the history, obviously.
History?
Let's hope Tyr's in a talkative mood after being imprisoned for so long. Not all of Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
We have no proof Tyr is truly here.
Right. That earthquake earlier. Do you think there will be another one?
It's unlikely, but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
If the geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter, maybe the earthquakes are too?
Aye, you might be onto something, lad.
Atreus, Look ahead.
Wow. Now this looks like a city.
Welcome to Nidavellir, brothers.
Hey, dwarves! Oh. They're, running away.
An alarm.
I'd only sound an alarm like that if I still had my body, and was fearing the notion of being detached from it.
Wild that for us, though.
They are scared.
Most definitely an alarm, I'm afraid.
Why is everybody hiding?
Stay alert.
They're scared. Nidavellir.
Hey,
Explore Nidavellir.
could we talk to you for...
Any trouble, please?
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own, and hope they let us in.
The buildings here really are incredible.
The detail in the woodwork is quite extraordinary.
Is that a statue of Odin? They must really love him here.
Or fear him.
Sindri!
Hello. I'd return your surprise, but I did know you'd be here. I've got something for you.
Bar of oils. Fairy. Oh,
One less feathery spy.
eyes of
Take your
Odin.
time.
Odin under eyes on us since we began our journey some time ago. Killing these ravens and blinding the All Father will only aid us on our path. Gotcha.
Whenever you're ready.
Century.
What is it, dwarf?
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once before Ragnarok. Oh, if these cobblestones would talk. Then they'd have mouths. Filthy, disgusting mouths.
Right
Do you
there.
mind if I fiddle with your bow?
Upgrade.
Well, you are long overdue for a replacement. Taking advantage of certain material. Ow. Structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Thanks for, finally trying it. What's it gonna be this time?
Patience. I find it's best to see these things in action. Whew. There.
Cool.
Oh, take aim at that gate there. But before you loose, say Skialfa.
Kialfa.
Diafra.
Well, I certainly didn't expect you to disturb half the creepy crawlies in Nidavellir.
How was I supposed to know they were there? Okay, so, Derlin. Sindri, any idea where the tavern is?
Do I look like I've ever been to a filthy tavern? The sewer you just punched a hole through seems promising, though. For you. It should lead to the other side of the city. It's not like you're able to open other doors around here.
So this lockdown really is because of us?
Oh my, yes. Odin's grip on this realm is so firm, any outsider is considered a threat.
Sounds like an Odinism if I ever heard one.
Till we meet again!
Another of Cavassier's poems.
Being a fictional poem by Kvasir Masterful. The armies assembled, 9 warriors strong, well rested and fed, for the war would be long. They orbit the air, and branches in hand, a swing of collision, the spectators stand. For 9 nights and 9 days, they fight without rest, running then waiting to prove themselves best. Until finally, mercifully, Yamida's wrath, one army triumphant, the other one struck out.
Best of luck.
Any outsider
Appreciate
is
it.
considered a threat. Is that to protect the dwarves?
It sounds like it. But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an ulterior motive.
Of course.
Well, everyone's hiding on this side too.
Odin's occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why hide?
Resist and you're made an example of. To keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
Tavern's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe we can try knocking on some doors for directions. Let's just keep moving.
A firebomb from the chief anti-Odin propagandist in Durlin's rebellion. Quite a sharp wit she had until she turned to less subtle means of resistance.
The place is during the times and it's far off from Greek. Kildare made all her items disappear.
Oh, wow. Sindri wasn't kidding about the structural sensitivity.
Right, you watch out!
Can get to there.
This looks promising, right? That's like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
None taken. Fair point, though.
Does have a
Very
point.
well.
That makes sense.
Think that's him? Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours, named Derlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Derlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river. Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us. And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess?
What mess?
Later, brother.
I wish to hear this mess.
The Dwarven proprietor of the tavern in Nidavellir, he was forthcoming with Derlin's occasion, also with a bitter anger towards Mimir. Establishment is too small and unwelcome. I hope he's a better musician than he is a barkeep.
The rig's in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head, I've got skin. But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
Sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here. Please be careful.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
Dwarven compass and map can guide Curtis objectives outside of the touchpad. Map. There we go. Like on Google.
Come. A boat cannot be far.
Huh. Earlier, Cinder made it sound like Durlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
I saw a dock back there. Maybe there's a boat we can use to get to Durlin's.
Gateway.
There's a building just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
Ugh, those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
Sure. Can do that.
I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But
Bay
if
of
you don't want to
Bounty.
explore now, it looks like Durlin's place is through that open gate to the left. So, which way do we go?
Let's
We could
explore.
prepare more before rescuing Tyr. Up to you. Mimir, are you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
Taking a break before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be a lot.
Can also upgrade the axe.
By the way, if you're headed to the mining rigs bay,
I want to drag the axe. Let's go to the blades. Atreus. Atreus just an aggression aggressor.
Did you bring me any slag you find? I could use the material for my crafting.
The Witch Tower.
No, it's still here. The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. I need to set right what goes wrong. You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Behind you! Incoming!
Right side! Won't be hearing any more from those Droga.
Did it. I've never encountered a Joker like this. It fights infinite hate. The mushroom was scar in the air. That was close. Yeah, the crater, the hole. That's the frames.
One Raven down. door?
A prisoner. Of sorts.
You collected Kvasir's stories? Give him here. Huge fan.
One of the mining rigs is here?
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down.
It's clinging to the wall! You gotta knock it down!
That's like poison! Impressive! Behind you! Look out!
This is the last.
It's clinging to the wall! You gotta knock it down!
The rig's likely chock-a-block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
These scraps.
If the dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard, why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so. What you just picked up there is pure Sparklefine ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
To unlock this chest. Like two more.
A lot to explore here. Kinda nice to be out of Midgard for a bit, huh?
Just the last thing. Eden. Yeah, we can go this.
How did these rigs come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments. Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
Enough. We will continue later.
The key to that watchtower door should be on this island somewhere.
Coming out of that net!
Wow. You know what? It's alright.
on the left!
The ground looks weak down here, Father. That gear. Looks like it would freeze. Maybe that lift can help us get higher. Might be easier to break that ground from up there.
Yeah, I know.
Think you could break through the ground from up there?
Behind you, watch out! Behind you, watch out! Take it off, man! You've got this!
Behind you! Mimir, is this it? Over here?
That's the key we're looking for. Now we must head to that watchtower on the shore.
What are you not saying?
I just need you to trust me.
Mimir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? And all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see. Okay, there was Thalmor, the stonemason.
Aye, he quarreled with his son. Went into the night to find him, found Thor instead.
And there was Thalmor's son, Dreamfilter.
Peter.
Who built the walls of Asgard.
Enough. We will continue later.
Oops.
There's another mining rig on this island, brother. Smell that smoke?
Why would the dwarves agree to work for the Aesir in the first place?
That's the heart of it, eh?
You lied to them.
I lied. We never do seem to get rid of those things.
Bet we could swing across that, lift thing.
Gantry.
Gantry. Thanks. It's gotta be the right spot.
Not quite right.
Okay, I got it in the first.
Those barrels. I smell fuel. Bet a spark from your blades would cause quite a boom.
Maybe we could break through the ground here, if you found a high enough place to drop from. Surprised the dwarves didn't shut these rigs off themselves.
One or two tried. The Einherjar made examples of them.
They killed the dwarves? Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
Aye. Impressive.
Cudlin, the squasher of wretches, killed an S of 20 here. No general boast, I wonder. Wishes Cudlin was around to enlighten us with their strategies. Okay.
That should help.
Don't think we can reach it there.
One more lower.
Yeah, that looks right. What's so hard?
you go.
Right side! Behind you, brother!
Oh,
Bring it to the wall! We gotta knock it down! You okay, Mimir?
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource and mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves.
it's not even good blades.
Dwarf survived because of you.
Ah, you're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Whoa, nice.
There's the chest. It's gonna be a runic. Ooh, this is my main runic last game. I 7 cooldown. Why not? Check the skill tree. More blades. Yeah, that's hold forward.
So not all dwarves can do that thing Brock and Sindri do. Right? Or they just walk between realms and turn up somewhere else?
Indeed, that's a rare skill. Gather one carefully cultivated by some secretive dwarven guild or other. Probably for the best. Them alone doing it is disconcerting enough.
Wait, I still don't understand. We can go there. Explore this way.
Back to Thor and Odin stories? Where were we? There was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
I can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body, and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
What about the giants of Jotunheim? They all seemed dead when we finally made it there.
That remains a mystery. Though admittedly, it sounds like the Aesir god's dream.
What about Fjorgyn? Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were murky at best, but not sure I can blame Odin for that one. He wasn't the same after.
Oh, I know. There was Skavi, the queen of the hunt.
Aye, she spurned Odin's affections, so he tricked her into killing her father.
There was Starkadr the Mighty, the Jotnar military leader.
Slandered by Odin, tricked and murdered by Thor.
And there was Thrym the Cunning, the giant king who stole Thor's hammer.
Odin traded him Freya to get it back, then sent Thor in disguise to murder his entire court.
Who else? Ah, Hrungnir the Brawler, the stone giant.
Aye, mocked by Odin, murdered by Thor.
Enough of this.
But there's more.
I do not care. War with Odin is not the answer.
Only get to. Oh. One of two horns. Killer reach meter. And I guess that's about it in this place.
Brother, you ever think of cooking meat with those blades of yours?
No. They would foul the meat.
Oh, because of the magic on them?
The blood.
Ah, yes. Carry on then.
Huh. There's such a big bay. There's no fish. Must be because of the smoke from those mining rigs. Father, look. We can chisel through this door.
Oh, glad to see that still works.
loot.
Nice. Nice.
Can't climb.
Mir, what's the deal with Odin's ravens? They can just transport him anywhere?
Except for the realm between realms, thankfully.
So we're
Why?
safe.
Harder to find, thanks to dwarven enchantments and Yggdrasil's very own nature.
Lucky us.
Let's explore this entire area. Yep.
Is that pure Svartalfheim slag? Give it here. What can I make for you?
Well, like a full armor. Even if it's better.
Nothing appeals to you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Can you hear that?
No.
Thought I heard a voice.
Let's keep going, lad. Just put the key into that lock, brother. There. If you could give that drum a good loud strike.
What? So that's the voice I heard.
I'd hoped it would have escaped by now, but we'll need to free it from its restraints.
Carry that whole thing. But I'll finish the mining rigs first.
Father, is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
if that crane still works?
Maybe. We'll see.
Smell the smoke? There's another mining rig here.
You speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Odin to kill them?
I don't. No.
If the dwarves didn't like working for Asgard, couldn't they just quit?
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. And
And
awful.
awful, yeah. Come on. I accidentally used it again.
Whoa, an Yggdrasil seed to Muspelheim. Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet. It was fun.
It was training.
You didn't have fun? Well, anyway. We should look for the other half of the seed. Once it's whole again, we can see where it leads.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Learn how to read. If you can read this. Okay. Wait. That whole text and this whole. Sure. I guess. I have to move this crank somehow. Gotcha.
Great. Now we can make it across.
Maybe you said just blobbing on his go up here.
Bergstrand. Spawning a little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
Aha, it will be so!
Hit from the left! Left side, brother! Behind you, father! Behind you!
Those are all of it
It is
gone.
done.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your needs, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No, but it is a start.
A reminder, brother. That Svartalfheim slag we collected could be of considerable use in the hands of Brock or Sindri.
That's so wholesome.
The air smells a lot cleaner. Just because we shut down the rig. Look, the fish are coming back.
Oh, so they are.
Oh, 14.
What is this?
A Loonbocker.
Loonbok.
Captured it many years ago.
For Odin.
Yes. I thought it an imaginative and eye-catching way to earn his favour.
It worked.
That it did.
This creature, you enslaved it.
Aye.
But why?
Because I was young and stupid. And I didn't know what it was like to be chained in one place for years at a time, with nothing to occupy your mind but pain.
This game is combat.
Right. Chain the fins too. If you could. Easy. Easy.
That creature's hurting.
But we're going to free it.
But it will always be chained. You know that as well as I.
Now for the other thing. There may be a way to reach it behind that collapsed debris.
Can't go this way no more. Yeah.
Incoming! Above you! You're angry with me, aren't you, brother?
I remember the feeling of a yoke around my neck. I would not wish it upon another.
Probably right, so he was basically enslaved by Ares.
Anything illuminating?
On your initial strike, use an axe, not a pick. Use a pick, you go too deep, you get red flow. A flow some with a skin. Provenance disorientation. Always wear earplugs. I think you should. My bad.
That's good enough!
Why enslave the creature?
Its fat was a good source of oil for Odin's lanterns.
Oil. For lanterns.
Whatever anger you're feeling, whatever loathing toward me, it's nothing to what I've said to myself.
Probably blamed himself the whole time. Rightfully so, since it's stopped.
Defend, if you could.
I know.
Just the tail left now.
Look out! Red's neck! The nest was hiding some sort of device. There's a dock down there. It looks like it's blocked. Maybe that dock can lead us to the tails. Let's get back to the boat.
There's still one spot on the top.
You never spoke of this creature.
Does that surprise you? That an old man would be ashamed of the mistakes he's made.
No.
He also did make a lot of mistakes. Bunch of cats fighting outside. Man.
More inspiring lyricism from the mind of Vassia.
John Boba Cavassier here of undisputed brilliance. What is it to live? What is it to die? It's the only difference in the beholder's eye. When disease rots your body, when hate sours your brain, what separates the mad and the sane? For the bearded cruel father and his surrogate daughter shall never know respite from a life full of slaughter. The evil will die along with the good, and the difference between them grows less understood. Is this The Last of Us? Cause I know those are like games. I'll just check later. Oh. Weird. Slide. Wooden ravens. Come here. I'll go to the tail.
I'd hoped the creature would be long expired by now.
You mean dead?
But apparently the Aesir couldn't even be bothered to mercy kill it once it was no longer useful.
We could kill it.
No. Not when we can save it.
I did explore that part.
Good. You can reach the tail from this dock.
You would still save this broken creature.
I know what it is to be imprisoned like this. I can't just leave it.
And if it is beyond saving,
I don't understand.
let us continue.
I get what Kratos is saying. Again?
Left flank!
Nightmare. Behind you, father!
I need to learn how to quick turn. That's where we came from.
Tail must be chained as well. Sliding down that rope should take us where we need to go.
Support thing, bro.
There! You're free! What's going on? Maybe it needs a little encouragement. Can you get me closer to its eye for a face-to-face, brother?
Yeah, I don't think we can do anything with that yet.
So I'm gonna backtrack here sometime.
This creature, the mining rigs, they're mistakes, Mimir. But it's Odin's fault.
That's not an excuse, little one. But thank you for saying it.
I mean, yeah, he still did it. Doesn't change the fact.
Come on, you great blubbering beast! Shoo! It's not moving. Why is it not moving?
It has grown accustomed to its chains.
Yeah.
No. No, we can fix this. We just need to chase it off and scare it. Something.
There is no making things right. Only better than they were.
See the oil.
It likes the wind blowing on its face. I can feel it.
May you provide some comfort.
That's not enough.
Sometimes it is.
It seldom is.
This game is so beautiful. It appears that the mirror has enacted many cruelties here in Sparta 5. None more reprehensible than chaining this creature and harvesting its fat for oil. To perform an act so heartless and to put it out of one's mind, to never speak of it. Reminds me of a boat captain I wronged long ago. Yeah. He wronged him the whole trilogy. Because he was in 1, obviously. He was in 2, in the barbarian fight. I forgot if he was in 3 as well. He too was robbed of his freedom and suffered because of who I was and the choices I made. Perhaps there is a measure of monster inside us all. There is. Everyone.
Amir, what do you think it means? Seeing more raiders come back as Hellwalkers lately. I thought freeing the Valkyrie Queen was supposed to restore balance to the realms and keep that from happening.
That's a good question, lad. And a troubling one. If Hell's filled up again, it suggests that something's been hindering Sigrun's efforts. Or perhaps something even more urgent is keeping her distracted and unable to visit. Even occasionally.
Yeah. Sorry, Mimir.
Sigrun.
Oh, definitely need that.
Okay, so I think that's where I will wrap it up for today's stream. It's it's all about side quests, but you know, maybe next stream we'll be able to, just like it says, find tier. And yeah, Um, thank you, and I'll see you all again. Hopefully. Bye.